I just
info on her.
Oh, really, Douglas? You got info?
I have all 3 charges of Maxine Waters' issues, which she needs a tissue for. But we're not going to talk about that. So, would you guys like to hear the charges?
Yes, okay, let's hear the charges. Oh, wait.
That was your intro. That was your intro.
Oh, do it again.
Okay. Was that a lightsaber? Anyway. Alright, so Maxine Waters definitely has 3 charges against her. So here's the charges from CBS News. We pulled up the website's information.
Thank you for that source.
This is what they have. Yeah. Oh,
we got to remember the source, young man.
Yes, okay. Go online.
Keep
Look
that.
it up.
But I'm just saying, you may or may not come to trust him more or less. But let's see.
But you know what? This is a show about look, this is a show about opinions. We're giving our opinion.
Come on, young Republican.
The first charge against Waters states she violated a House rule that members must behave at all times in a manner that reflects the credibility of the House.
Oh, give me a break.
Okay, that was kind of a
gag me.
But still, she apparently was not acting correctly. Which could be just about anything. She picked her nose in public. Oh my God, she picked her nose in public. That you could charge her with that. But the next one is what got us a little bit more while we were reading this and looking this up. It says Waters was also charged with violating the spirit of the House rule that prohibits a member from receiving compensation for exerting improper influence for her position in Congress. Now that sounded really complicated, but it's not.
Okay, so people from the hood want to give me the lowdown. What does it really mean?
What it is actually saying, see, that's what I was like, what the frick was that too? Receiving compensation for exerting improper influence.
Look,
in other words, she is saying, what it's saying is she was doing her job and she was using her job to help these people out. Then those people paid her.
They all do that.
That's wrong. You can't go around. Oh, I'm a politician. You're there for the people, not for other people, so they can pay you. Therefore, you're there for yourself. No, you're there for me to get the job done for all of us. That's why I'm paying you to do it. Yeah, I'm paying you to freaking do the job.
It's
not to do your job to get paid. So I'm paying you to get paid? Is that what I'm doing? Is that what I'm doing?
Maybe.
And then she's got her husband on the committee of the bank to get the money from. What's with that?
But isn't it like being tried for indecency and you look over and your jury's all prostitutes?
Serves on the committee.
Okay?
No.
That's what it's like me. Here you're on trial. I'm on trial for indecency, and I look over at the jury that's full of prostitutes and strippers, okay, and male porn stars. And I'm going like, you're judging me.
Okay, so
you're judging me, really?
Smart?
Okay,
because they're all guilty of that.
If people think this is a racial issue, I want to put this on the table. This is not a racial issue. This is the issue of there have been white Democrats and white Republicans that have been under attack. Just because the black one's under attack now becomes a racial issue. These are the cards that Maxine Waters and that Charles are throwing out there just to kind of derail you from what is there. They've got this drunk monkey on the side, they got the crazy clown on the side, and they're going to have all these hours and they're going to make their real public spectacle. They're saying that they want public hearings and public trials. My thing is, why don't we have public facts? Let the facts be known to the public and make their decision. 3 counts have already been allocated against her. Her husband served on the board of First United Bank. Her grandson also served on that. Douglas, you have some information on her grandson, don't you?
I do. Let me finish reading this last charge so we have all the facts straight. The last charge is the Congresswoman was also charged with violating the Code of Ethics for Government Service. And that's all they kind of put on that last charge, which was a little confusing. But that was the last charge.
But you're learning civics now, and I applaud you, young man.
Yeah.
As an investigative reporter. You know you're our first investigative reporter?
I guess I am. Yeah,
you're our first.
Okay.
We're going to have to get you a t-shirt or something. Yeah, man.
We'll go to Walmart. This cartoonness. By the way, it's Astro Boy.
Astro Boy on your chest.
Okay, so her son, right?
Yes, her grandson. Her grandson.
No, go.
All right, but okay, Shirley. Okay, let me ask you, Shirley.
Big piece of paper.
Shirley, is it not racial, at least to the extent that they're trying to embarrass the president? Because that's what people are saying. Do you think? I mean, I'm not saying. Let's play. If it was a female president, they might attack. Gloria Allred, I don't know. But maybe they're trying to attack.
How many times you go throw a race card out there? We
got a lot of times.
I'm tired of throwing a race card out there.
No, I ain't done yet. Are you guys done?
People have allocations against them.
I want your children to have the race card in their pocket. They may need that.
Man, we use the race card for jokes.
You might have to use it. You gotta have the race card.
You may be joking. No, we use it. We use it.
Hey,
dog. Can I get a black people discount right now?
That's right.
I need me my black people discount. What? That don't work? Oh, can I get my white people? What? That don't work? Can I get my mixed people discount? Because I'm mixed. I can throw every card I got.
The fact that black people in the community are not working in black people's best interest. Here you have a lady who's
all of them.
We're talking about the two right here, Charlie Randall and Maxine Waters. We're talking about two black people who have been on the the Congressional Black Caucus. I don't understand the purpose of the Congressional Black Caucus because they don't have Republicans on there. They're all black Democrats and losers. So if you're going to be representing the black people, you should represent both parties. You should represent all ages and backgrounds.
They don't have any. I didn't know.
This woman is 71 years old. He's 81 years old.
None Republicans on the Black Caucus.
Someone needs to educate me.
I don't know. I can't. I
have no black people that are Republicans on the Congressional Black Caucus. You do your homework because
I'd have to go check.
I haven't found it. You know the interesting part about Charles Randall. Let's go to him because he's got 13 counts and he's bragging at his birthday party how he's gonna get off.
Yeah. Big time party.
Party man. You know. He's one of the pretty Negroes. You ever met pretty Negroes with the prettiest?
I thought you had some of your family.
Yeah, pretty Negroes.
You're welcome.
Anyway.
How's it going?
I
refute
he assumed office on January the 3rd, 1971. He keeps jumping districts. Right now he serves in District 15. He served in District 16,
Harlem,
18,
right?
and 17. And he's in Harlem.
Yes.
So I have a question. You have Harlem. We live in Leimert Park, which is Maxine Waters' district. We know the things that are going on here. The infrastructure's got issues. They're not developing. They're not putting money back into the community. Obviously, they're controlling the banks. Then they're putting their grandson and their spouses on the boards. Do you think that Maxine Waters is working in your best interest? But yet she's got the church brainwashed.
She goes to the church
banks. And she's controlling the banks and she's controlling these old black churches, and they walk in and they act like the mother of love has just walked into the room when she's a crook because she's got 3 counts against her.
I'm not sure I would say that she's controlling the banks. And Maxine, this is why I'm not saying she's a crook.
She sure is helping her own hand out.
And if she's not a crook, why do they have 3 counts against you?
What did she actually gain?
What did she gain?
Yeah, what did she actually
Okay, look, her family has big dips into this bank. And then on top of that, so she goes and uses her political views and her political position to help her own family's bank out. And then her own family's bank decides to pay her for helping her out.
The House Ethics Committee has publicized and released 3 counts charges against Maxine Waters. Monday, her role to help First United Bank secure more than $10,000 in TARP funding, while her husband sat on the board. $10 million. $10 million in TARP funding, while her husband sat on the board, while the couple owned several hundred thousand worth of bank stock.
Okay.
Is that kind of crooked?
Well, it at least raises the issue.
At least. Why are you justifying
well, I'm not justifying. I'm saying what I heard this morning on the way home had to do with the 90-minute response she made, and the fact that supposedly
people sing and dance, and this is why I've got my cartoon on the channel.
Remember, there's some other agencies that are involved, and it may be that they're running for cover. But the other people that were involved in, like, I guess, security. No, but remember now, but what you're talking about when you deal with banking and other things, there's some other laws that become involved. And there's other agencies that supposedly, without
giving... He just read to you her charges.
No, I'm
part
saying...
of her charges that her position...
Her response...
She's the congresswoman that influenced
She made a response this morning.
And I don't care what her response is.
Well, then what hell with if you don't even care what her response is?
It doesn't matter. Because the charges...
How can it not matter?
It doesn't matter what she said.
Oh,
okay. It's the charges that are being held. She has to prove
guilty.
That she's innocent.
All right.
How is she innocent? I want to know. If she gets up there and tell you why, I want to know.
Die, Maxine! Die! Evil!
Jason, knife to your chest!
Die!
The pain!
We do not want Maxine to die. We just want justice to be served. They're joking.
Give me a break.
Let's make it straight. We don't want her to die. We want to have justice to be served. These are 3 counts with her husband and her son being prosecuted on the table.
And they all, to me, they all
$10 million of TARP money.
Every one of them. If you go look at them,
of TARP money.
The average Congress senator has to raise like $7,000 a day, 7 days a week, from the day he's elected, just to fund this re-campaign. They spend their days whoring themselves, kissing butt, and hanging out.
Did you say whoring?
I sure did. I don't care.
Yeah.
I sure did. That's why I told you.
Whoring themselves?
So what the other?
Selling
so the
themselves
whores
for
are
money?
telling. The whores are accusing one of the other whores of selling their stuff inappropriately. Then you have to follow the whoredom rules.
She helped in the role of
How do you know that it's another?
In other words, you're supposed to use congressional rules.
How do you
you're
know
supposed to whore yourself in the normal way.
This information was released.
Shirley.
This is a black community bank, by the way, in the inner city part in her own district. This bank is not like First Interstate
Campaign
Bank, Bank of America.
That's
Wells
why.
Fargo.
That's what I'm saying. She just did a different whoredom that was out the rules. Maybe,
how do you know that the whores are accusing her?
In other words, what I'm saying.
Are you justifying
ethics
violations?
Since they all
Are you
cheat.
justifying what she's done is right?
I'm not even justifying.
Are you defending the fact that she's able to speak 90 minutes?
I'm indicting.
She was given the right to speak for 90 minutes.
I'm indicting the whole two-party system.
Oh, okay. So everyone's wrong. Screw you all.
We're not talking about the two-party system. We're talking about two people that have allegations against them who are Democrats, who are African American in the urban communities. That is what we're talking about. We're talking about blackface on blackface. Black people that obviously are putting money in their pocket and not into the community.
So black folks that ripping off black folks as opposed to white folks ripping off black folks.
Amen.
Now everybody should get their chance. Like get some Latinos in.
Yeah.
Then we can have the gays ripping off. Everybody gets, because when you go into politics, you rip off.
Well, you got Villagosa. I call him
Villagosa. Oh Lord.
No, come on, the man that took his wife's name, his name, and made a name and slept with a reporter.
What's that got to do with being mayor?
Player. You call the city of Los
What that has to do with mayor?
What doesn't that have to do with being mayor? I can be a hoe and a terrible person, but I'm mayor.
Yeah.
No, you can't be mayor and do that stuff.
Let me tell you something. If you go look, most of your historical heroes.
Lord,
go look at him. Jefferson spent so much. Thomas Jefferson, who wrote your
that was different time.
He spent so much time in the slave quarters that he could have started his own sperm bank.
Oh my God, that was a different time. I do not believe that. That is terrible.
Served in the Korean War.
He is a great man in our history. Politicians should not be doing stuff like that.
He's been in office for 39 years. He has 13 counts against him. He recently just had a birthday party where he was celebrating, and they kind of jokingly saying, if they want to come after me, I want to have a public trial. I want everybody to see me.
He's blackmailing them.
These two people are they're show people. They're the dog and pony show. They want you to see them. They're under attack. I want you to do your homework. I don't want us to attack them. We're really seriously joking. We don't want them killed or anything like that. But we want you to be responsible, to go out there and do your homework and see these allegations that are against them. Black people against black people. They ain't working in your best interest. If you think about state, local, and federal, come on. State, local, and federal. You don't even know your local. These are local crooks. One in New York, one in California. Which team are you on? Because I'm telling you, I'm not. Team D is dumb and losers and disgraceful.
I'm on Team Jesus.
It doesn't matter anyway, because they're going to give it away. If you protect it locally, they're going to come get it and give it away.
And this black caucus, this congressional black caucus, do you see any Republicans? Do you see any young African-American innovative libertarians or independents who have been the front runner, the leader of this? No, when you see them, they're all mad. They got that mad energy. I'm always talking about energy distribution.
Always attack somebody, too.
And they're always mad and attacking. When are they happy? Are
the
they
black
ever happy?
caucus,
and you know what? Clap your hands.
I think should be happy when black folks got something to be happy about.
Are you happy? And you know it. Clap your hands.
Dang, that's a great mindset.
Today is the day.
I'll be happy.
Hey,
let me get some money. I'll be happy.
Let me tell you something.
Shoot.
Now ain't the time to be happy either. Even if you white, you pissed off at the mother.
You're white and you know
everybody mad today. One thing we understand. Right, white folks
getting the money.
Right, teabaggers.
Getting the money.
Everybody mad today. Right? I'm mad too. I'm mad. I wanted health care.
We want justice to be served.
Regardless of your color, we want you to act properly and to the best of your ability for the people.
Yes,
okay, regardless
Charles
of your color.
Charles B. Randall was kind of interesting because, you know who it is? The Democrats seem to be distancing themselves, Mario, from their own people.
Because he's blackmailing them. Of course they are.
He's blackmailing who?
Everybody. Charlie Rangel is saying, this is one of the most powerful positions in Congress, okay? He knows everybody's dirt. So what you do is you stand amongst everybody and say, hey, you don't want